Are we ready? Okay.
Yeah, let's do it.
Welcome to the latest edition of CFO Board Talk. And for the first time, we've got the whole team together. Woohoo! Woo!
Oh, that is the first time. Oh, I see, because Holly, yeah.
Let's not mention that word.
I just
And it's also the
realised.
second time, but yeah.
No one needs to know.
That was the intro?
Did you want
What's that
something more
thing?
dramatic? I can do it
That
again.
wasn't good enough, Danny. Do it again. Come on.
Would you like some more flair? I can make it longer and I can... Do you want me to do it?
No, I'm just making sure.
What's that?
Let's go.
We can start again if you like.
No. Okay, so we are here and we are going to start talking about your experience at level 1, CrossFit level 1.
Did it again though. We need to introduce you.
Oh, you want me to introduce Holly?
Yeah.
It's just like last week.
Just like last week, yeah.
Oh, okay, but you have to
No, I think it's
allow the
fine.
flow to go. Yes, so we've got Holly. Holly, she's been with us for the last 2 years,
1 year.
1 year.
1 year.
You can see she prepped.
Right. No, we just want to introduce Holly. I mean, most of the people know you, but Holly's been a great add up to our team. She's done our internship process and then went into CrossFit level 1 to become officially a CrossFit coach.
Woo.
Since then, she's been coaching. She's got some slots on the schedule. She might be more often or not, or we'll see. No, that's
Sounds dodgy.
It's a long welcome.
I don't know nothing. First time I'm hearing.
Okay, but let's just talk about your background. Okay, so we know you are actually working in the fitness industry. I think that's going to be quite interesting for people to know. So tell us a little bit more about your work, your background, sportsy background, because you played football.
Yeah.
Yes. So share a bit of you.
So since I was about 8 years old, I played football for Millwall. I played till I was 16 years old.
How did you get into that?
So I was actually in primary school when my PE teacher was like, they're holding tryouts. Why don't you just go? I was like, I'm 8 years old. Yeah, all right, why not? Our tryouts were actually at their stadium, on the pitch. Loads of people, hundreds of people. And then you just play football, do some drills. You wait for a letter to come. Obviously, I'm 8 years old. I don't care too much. And it was my first letter come with my name on.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and I was like, got in. So I was like, sweet, happy days. So I played there. I was under 10s, under 12s, under 14s, under 15s, and under 16s. Then I done my level 2 qualification when I was 16, and I only done it because it was free. So I never actually had any intention to not go into fitness, but it was never, that's what I'm going to do. So that was free. I had done nothing with that qualification until I was 20. So I went to uni, studied sports science, didn't finish it, but I still studied it. Still playing football here and there for Sunday team, and then worked in a gym, just a gym instructor. Very small gym at the point, size-wise, it was smaller than this, half the size, if that. Bear in mind, this is a leisure centre gym, and it's half size, 3 treadmills, expensive, but it wasn't great. So now in my other job, I'm fitness manager, PT. I teach group exercise classes Aqua is one I do on a regular basis. Love them all. They're not old.
They can't say
Don't let them watch it. I can't show them now.
You can't do it.
Wait, there is actually not an age thing?
No.
So anyone can come to Aqua?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Max
no.
will be there.
If you went there on a Thursday and said they're old, or Tuesday,
Oh, mate. Yeah.
wait till Tuesday and I'll be like, do you know what she said about you?
You'll be under the water.
I think Max can handle herself.
Or can she in the pool? That's the question.
That's true.
But yeah, I've been there for 3 years now, and then come here and started my journey last August. Level 1 done, and here now. So
Yes, I actually for her. So Ashley, shout out to Ashley King. He is our swimming teacher, and I started my swimming lessons 2 years. Yeah, about 2 years back. And I made up my mind every week, one lesson, like, no, unless something really bad happens, right? But I had to push myself because it was just so uncomfortable for me to go and learn how to swim. But I'm like, once a week, I can do it. So we were chatting with Ashley, and he had all the CrossFit gear, and he'd never done CrossFit before. And I was so surprised. I'm like, why do you have Metcons and why do you have Whoop and you don't do CrossFit? It doesn't work like that. You have to do CrossFit to have those extra bits you need to earn. No, but it took me a while to kind of pursue him to come and try. But he did say about you, before he actually came, you were the first one to take that chance, because he was like, oh yeah, I've got a great colleague and she's interested. Okay, cool. So we met, and then after you signed up, he was just telling me how great you are, and
Of course.
yes, no, but he really did.
I try.
He really did. He really did, and he was just so positive about you, and I'm like, that's great, fine. And then he joined, and then you became a coach. So yeah, everyone was just excited for it. But yeah, I just remember how he was, telling good stuff about you.
I try.
Yeah,
No? I try.
Hard work. Come on.
That's not like, I've been wanting to do CrossFit for ages. I've been watching it for 10 years. But there was never that connecting dot. And then when I was seeing you come in for lessons, I was just like, can you just give me her number, please? Because I was like, at this point, I didn't even know this gym was here. I just knew you were the CrossFit coach. And I was like, I don't know where I'm looking, what I'm doing. So I was like, can you just give me her number, WhatsApp, so I can WhatsApp her, please? And then obviously come down for that. And a year later, this is where I am. So, yeah, it's a short amount of time, but it's gone so fast.
It's quick, doesn't it?
Yeah. So, but I've enjoyed the last year, and it's such a community place, and that's what makes it more enjoyable. Whereas a normal gym, headphones in, I'll say morning, but if people hear me or not, I don't know. But there's no connection in that sense. Unless I know them from way back when, most people walk in, headphones on, that's it. Whereas here, you don't see a headphone inside at all.
No, we should have actually one of the house rules. No headphones.
Try telling Blessing that. He's watching. He's not gonna. You tell Bless that he'll have his earphone in at some point.
Blessing, no. He's never had headphones or earphones.
Not that you know.
Not that you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was wearing a hat today.
No, it's good.
Okay, so that's a bit of Holly.
A little bit of me.
Awesome. Now let's move on to level 1 experience. So Danny, you can start the whole journey.
Start from where?
Yeah, so, everyone aware I've been on the internship programme for a while, and then you said to me, I think Holly's booked a date for a level 1. So I thought I'll go and have a chat. And she said, I've booked a date in August in Worcester. So I said, I'll see if I can get on it as well, because I thought it'd be nice to actually know someone when you go. It's kind of always a bit of a confidence boost to go and travel with someone. So we arranged to go on and do the same weekend, book the hotel and everything. It was, it is a daunting thing, isn't it, to go and do something so completely different. So I had a mixture, and I'd obviously spoken to Cal, who hadn't done it that long ago, and sort of said, how was it? And his wise words to me were, you'll never know how much a PVC pipe can hurt. I was like, okay. So we rocked up, and we stayed in the Premier Inn, not far away. And in the morning, I went down to breakfast, and I'm always early when there's food concerned. And I was there at breakfast, and I came in, and I was on my phone, Holly's looking at me, and I was saying, because one of the coaches for the CrossFit seminar was sitting down having breakfast at the same place as us, and I Googled him and I worked out who he was, and I was showing Holly, I was like, slight moment of awe, and then kind of the reality sets in of what you're going to do. So yeah, we walked in, and as directed by Favour, we took our photograph outside to prove we were there, and that we were doing it.
Standard.
I think we were really lucky. There were only 20 people on the course with us, so it was really small. 2 coaches, so when we broke into the group work, there was 10 of us and one of them, so it was kind of really, really detailed. And 100% Callum's so right. you never know how long you can spend doing the breakdown of a deadlift and how much that can hurt just holding that position with that bar. But it was great because it just went through all of the drills in detail and cemented them into your mind. So it was great. The weekend was fabulous. I didn't love the workout bit. Day one, they said to us, you'll do a workout at the sort of end of day one. And I quite like a workout.
None of you
even
warned
since
us.
I did the level one.
But you could have said what it
Yeah,
was, because I think it would have been
No,
less
you're in
surprised.
surprise. You can't.
No, it's the most worst surprise, because the guy at the front says, you'll all have something that comes up on the board and you'll think, oh no, and I thought, I know what mine is. Anyway, here's your workout. Oh, it's thrusters and burpees. Yay. Yeah, what's not to like? I detest thrusters, everyone knows that it's not a thing. And literally, we were doing it in kind of pairs, one going and then the other one going afterwards.
That works out better.
Well, it worked out better because Holly's looking at me thinking, why is Danny crying? Because it was not a lovely thing. But, that was day one, wasn't it?
Yeah. It was good, like Danny said, to go with someone, because I'm a socially awkward person, so going somewhere that I know, like, nobody, I'm like, okay, where am I going to go, what am I going to do? But knowing Danny was there as well made it so much easier, so much simpler of I'm walking in with someone. Yeah. I know someone that's not going to have my back, but if I need support, I've got Danny there, vice versa. And even though we got like our two groups, we wasn't in the same group, we'd come back together and we'd have the same like knowledge, like at dinner, we'd have a little breakdown of the day.
Debrief.
Yeah, a little debrief. How was yours? How did this feel? And it was great to have that there. And then day two come, we were sore in the morning at breakfast. We were sitting there. Danny was early again. We said 7:30. She'd be there at 7:15. I had a message. I'd be like, right, we'll come down a bit.
Hey, that's good.
I'm there.
That's good.
Yep. And we walked in. Everyone was sore. There wasn't anyone going, I feel good today. Started the day. There was a lot of up down, so little breakouts, sitting down, getting more knowledge. And that workout wasn't terrible that day.
No, I quite enjoyed that.
Yeah.
It was medicine ball cleans, which weirdly I found quite pleasurable.
And sit-ups. So
That
compared to
was
day one,
Nice.
compared to day one,
Yeah.
it was all right. It was like a
Baby
breeze.
food. Come on.
Yeah. And it weren't like, we had a small time cap. The first day was like 5 minutes. Yeah. Whereas this one was you was coaching someone as well. So you're able to have a bit more backseat coaching and then someone coaching you. So I feel like day two was nicer.
Yeah, and I think the coaching bit for me, so I was paired up with a guy called Jamie, and we'd gone through the kind of the breakdown. And I think by the time we got to the coaching bit, something had really clicked about the medicine ball cleans, and so then it made it really pleasurable to coach someone else to do it when you could see all the points of performance and you could see what was going wrong, and got some really good cues in to say, think this, think that. And so it became pleasurable. So even when you were doing the workout, you were thinking the cues yourself as well and what was working. So, I did enjoy that, because I think having had the 2 days of it, things do start falling into place in your head. And it's great because they give you some classroom input stuff, and then I just found it really useful watching them demonstrate something. So one of them stood in a box in front of us, and the other one coaching through the points of performance, and just seeing someone that close to you, having it broken down, it was really great at kind of putting it in your head.
We literally had like front row seats, like the box was probably like right in front. So you could see everything. Like that, maybe a bit close, but we see everything we had to. Like, so we was right in the right place to see everything. The board, it wasn't a huge board, so we could see all the information we needed. When we had that second workout, I was paired with an adaptive athlete, which was cool, because you don't meet many adaptive athletes. So to be able to kind of have to think, okay, how am I going to change my perspective on this, what she needs from me? And even though she's an adaptive athlete, completely capable to do the exact same workout, just needed a bit more, like, not cueing, but coaching in certain bits that she struggled with. But we done the same workout. We was both dying at the end of it, and it was brilliant.
That's brilliant. No, I think that's sorry. No, I think that's really awesome, because obviously it's been a little while since I did my level one, but to hear that you guys are still getting the same sort of experience just, I think, shows why it's so valuable and why it hasn't really changed since it started. And the power of CrossFit, the power from the methodology, and how if you do like understand the movement and you see why we do things the way that we do them, it just helps you understand why CrossFit works, But leading on from that, what would you guys say is then, because obviously you had your 2 days coaching and getting it on in, and then we had after the 2 days the period where we were waiting for the exam.
We were just waiting for that email to come
Yeah, I
through.
know, which is obviously different to how myself, Max, and Callum did ours, because we did the exam there and then. So what was your experience like with that?
I genuinely, I'm really glad we didn't, because I think it made it easier for me to focus on what I wanted to learn without worrying about the exam at the end of it, because I think I would have been distracted on day 2, worrying, thinking the exam's at the end of the day and I've got to try and keep stuff in my head. Whereas I could dedicate all of my attention to what they were saying, what they were teaching, you know, and being able to ask questions and think about what we were doing. Whereas I genuinely know that, you know, I get exam anxiety and I would have just been sitting there thinking, oh no, I've got to do this exam. And, you know, I'm really glad that we had ours a couple of days later, because it just gave time to come away from it, decompress, and then sit down and do the exam with a completely clear head. How you guys managed to do it at the end of those 2 days, my head was fried.
Yeah, I think I double guessed myself like at least 10 times on a couple of questions. Because it's not easy. Like, they give you multiple choice and people think straight away, multiple choice is easy.
It's not.
But I'm telling you now, when 3 of them look exactly the same answer, just worded differently, you're thinking, did I pick the right one? You know? So yeah.
It was so much harder than I thought it was going to be. It was so much harder.
We were sitting there,
And-
like, scrambling on it. Like,
you're just looking,
what?
thinking, I don't know. So some of it was great because the points performance stuff, so the things that were relating to practical exercises were great, because not only, you know, had you spent the weekend doing that, but I'd done the coaches course for the Open.
Nice.
So can you do that judges course? That judges course goes through all those points performance. You watch the videos, you have to pass the exam on it, and if you don't get the right answer, you've got to go back and do it again. And that had really cemented it into my head. And I was really glad I'd done that, because that was easy. Those ones were really quick ones. So look at that, what's this? I can see what that is. And there were ones that were details about, you know, stuff that just really
pronounce the
struggled
words
to
and have to try.
understand the
Yeah.
question. So I don't even understand what the word means. But yeah, I mean, hats off to you guys for doing it on the day, because that is just, something else.
I'll take that.
Yeah, 100% next level, really.
I think what was good for us as well was we got our result that minute we submitted the test.
Yeah.
You guys had the waiting game. Whereas we had ours, and I text you straight away going, there you go, happy days. We both left here, walked out happy.
No, the certificate's on
Yeah.
the way. Yeah.
Done. Yeah, like, 2 days later we got our certificate.
Yeah, I think it is. Although the idea of the days and what you do there is the same, and what you learn is the same, the fact that we actually had different experiences is also part of it as well. Like, no one that goes there and has the same experience, which I think is quite cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, mine was slightly different. I didn't have anyone to go with, so I was on my own. And I turned up and I sat outside and waited till there was a queue of people and thought, right now I can go. I don't want to be the first one in there, just sitting on my own. But yeah, we had the same thing, classroom set up, looking at the whiteboard, went through everything, and then I got picked to do squat therapy, which was horrible. And then had to do the PVC pipe stuff after that. So yeah, I wasn't in a great shape the next day. But yeah, the workout was the same one that you did on the first day. I did it with one guy, and after that, it was like that workout kind of brought us together, and everyone that day after the workout was kind of like chatting and was a bit more responsive to each other and talking, and then that next day we all went to lunch together. Like, that workout brought everyone together, which I think is quite a good thing. And then the second day, same thing. We did exactly the same thing. We had the same workout you had on the second day. We just had the exam for the second half of the day, which was tough. You're all sitting there together, but with your own bit of paper. And I read the questions about 6 times because I was like, I know what you're trying to say, but I don't know at the same time, because the way you word it is going around in circles to try and catch you out, but it really makes you have to think about what you're putting down and the answer you're giving, which probably is what it's designed for. So, and then had to wait a week probably roughly to get the results. So that week was like, oh my god, I don't know, I don't even know, I have no idea. And then getting the email.
Because once you give it back, like once you get up out your seat, I remember it's like, that's it.
Yeah,
they're like, no going back.
Yeah.
Once you hand them that piece of paper, they're like, you got this time. So once we get that's it. You walk out. See you later.
It was literally like, once you're done, it was like, okay, right, cheers.
See you later.
See you later. I think some of us sat down and we were like waiting for everyone to finish, and then we were like, I think you did. I have no idea. But But yeah, so I think it's cool that I'm trying to think of things that I said before. I think the way the coaches were, the fact that it's a room full of people that one have done CrossFit for years or two have a real interest in it, the fact they can still coach them people out of habits they've got in a group setting was like eye-opening. So it wasn't just the knowledge you get on the day, it's also seeing the way they coach other people. And even though they've been doing it for years and years and years and they think they know best, they can still pick them apart with a PVC pipe. And it was a humbling experience for everyone. So yeah, I think that in itself is just like an extra thing on top of everything else.
I think it's really interesting the balance of people there as well. And we on our one we had more women than men, which I was quite surprised at. And the age range was from early 20s up to me. But it was, and there were people, there were a group of people who had just opened a CrossFit gym, but with
There's like 16 of them.
there's 16 of them had put
So
in together.
they've all
Yeah,
invested into it.
16 people invested into it and didn't really, and there were 3 or 4 of those 16 were there on the course.
Yeah, there was like
to do
2
the level one.
guys.
Yeah.
Wait, all 16?
No, they weren't there. So there was 16 people. Yeah, no. So there
go
was 16 individuals that invested into the gym they opened.
Yeah.
3 of the coaches were there. They had a few level 1s at
Already?
already there. A
perfect.
couple level 2s maybe.
Yeah.
But they'd all invested, and we was like, that must be quite easy in terms of you've got a lot of people. And they was like, no, it's awful.
That's it,
There's
yeah.
16 of
owners.
us.
That's
yeah.
16 people.
To agree.
And they only opened in like I think April time, so they not been open even long, but 16.
Yeah, so I'm trying to coordinate
Yeah.
that.
I mean, I just try to imagine, must be like huge, posh CrossFit gym.
They got like 2 coaches on the go at one time.
But they didn't actually show like any picture because everyone was thinking like,
Were they like,
must be.
do you remember the name?
I can't even think where it was. I'm trying to think where it was, but it was very odd because they were kind of when they went
never
around saying
heard of
what are
that.
people's experiences and what thing, and then these people at the end of the forum was like, yeah, we've just opened
My
a gym.
question
Like,
then
oh,
would
no.
be, how do you make decisions? About?
Yeah.
16 people,
that's
can you
That's
imagine?
hard.
So I remember us saying, not it's easy for you guys, but there's less cooks to like spoil
Well,
it.
100%.
16 people. Yeah. Like imagine 16 people that want the same thing, but what route do they want to take?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
8 people want one thing, 8 people want the other.
Yeah,
What do you do then?
they do, yeah.
it'd be like going to a
Draws.
boardroom, wouldn't it? And like, having to like see it out.
Right,
like,
They must have a massive
Which
table.
Yeah.
of Knocko?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I
Yeah.
can imagine that's like.
Yeah.
I don't want that one.
Do you know what-
What
Yeah.
colour should we
Was it
paint
like-
that? No, not
Yeah.
that.
yeah.
Yeah. So it was interesting because there were just
Yeah.
a really good mix of people there and who were
Wow.
coming from
That's
different.
really different.
Yeah, so that was quite.
But that's also to open a gym. So the other people that invested, they had level 1?
Not all of
A
them.
couple of them. So they had, I think, probably out of the 16, there were maybe 4 or 5 had a qualification, and the others
Okay.
didn't. The others were just people who had started doing CrossFit and were just passionate about. I can't remember if someone else, because there was someone else saying that they were at a gym and they thought the gym owner was going to sell and they were considering buying into it. So there was quite a lot of people who were on that kind of level of either just started owning one or considering owning one, and kind of. So it was that was really interesting.
Amazing.
Split of people.
You
So.
do. I mean, we hear about it sometimes with. Sorry, bro.
That's
I
right.
won't make you hold it. I hate it when you're holding it. We obviously hear of affiliate owners that selling gyms and things like that, and it is quite common that members do buy from affiliate owners, but it's usually just 1 or 2 members, not 16.
Yeah.
So I was like, that's quite a different sort of way of doing it, but
But
yeah,
they
I guess
might have just different
yeah.
business
Well,
model,
it
I
might
guess.
just, it could be that 1 or 2 of them make decisions and the rest just are there to help with.
It does depend how it's financially invested as well,
Yeah.
whether some of them are just there as kind of investors or. But I just got the impression.
I can't remember their name at all.
Yeah, I can't think where it was, but yeah, I got the impression that they were all gym people, so it
Yeah,
wasn't
yeah.
like any of them were just
yeah.
backers. They were all actually people who wanted to take part.
There
in
for the right
CrossFit.
reason.
Yeah,
The question then would then be, I mean, this is now we're going off topic.
Yeah, a little bit.
It's quite interesting, though, yeah.
It's quite interesting. Sorry, guys, we hear something in the background. Anyway, we'll continue. The question then would be like, do they all want to do the CrossFit methodology, or do some want to do some? Like, because I think that's the hard part. Like, even with us, and you know, like everyone has their own different strengths and weaknesses. In that group of 16, how do you make sure that you're still catering to everyone?
And
That's difficult.
consistency.
Yeah.
So that for me would be a thing, you know, if you've got that many different people, you know, bear in mind we have a lot of conversations about, you know, what consistency looks like, how we all, you know, what we all have to present as the image and what we, you know, is really important.
Yeah.
You know, even for a team of 5, we regularly check in on that. Because you're trying to do it with 16
16.
Did a
people.
group chat. God.
Yeah. That would just be just put 16 people in a WhatsApp group having a conversation about something, and you know that would be.
It spreads every day.
Yeah.
You're probably having hundreds of messages.
Yeah,
Like,
miss loads.
I don't know what to do.
Someone's not replying. You're
I
like,
mean,
come on.
our group chat is bad. Everyone says it's bad. Like, get a birthday message and you welcome someone, and then there's a.
You can miss stuff easily.
You've easily lost like comms for at least half a day.
But imagine their Bright Spot Friday. Like, how are you picking it? How are you picking?
Yeah.
Oh, what? What?
Every member again.
You did Daisy last week. Yeah, I'll do Daisy this week.
Yeah. Mad.
Oh man, no, that is quite
cool.
interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the next question then will probably be, so now obviously you guys have your level 1 and you are coaching and you're sort of getting the practice in. What is sort of next? Is if there is a next? What sort of goals are you setting yourself as coaches?
Yeah, so for me, I think, you know, I'm at a really different place to you guys because I've already done a whole career and retired from it and still do other work. So for me, it's far more about, you know, I haven't got such a big background in fitness, obviously, like Holly and you have. So for me, it is still a learning journey, a lot of it. I'm really enjoying the coaching. I'm really, you know, I'm now feeling as though I'm adding benefit. So I actually look and I think, you know, I speak to people and I give them some stuff and I think, no, actually, I do kind of know what I'm talking about now. And I think that people are, you know, listening and they're understanding, which is great. So continuing on that journey, continuing on the learning, getting all the feedback from me is really helpful. And then, you know, obviously the level 1 lasts for 5 years. I wouldn't want to go and do level 1 again. So the answer would be to go to level 2, you know, and not 5 years' time, you know, it'll be sooner than that. But just get consolidated first where I am and get more experience and more hours under my belt, I think is what my aim is.
I think for me, same sort of thing in terms of, I think I want to do the level 2. Again, not in 5 years' time, but sooner. But then I'm looking at now, what courses can I do around that until then? So, like I spoke about, looking at the gymnastics course. Not the greatest at gymnastics, but it's something I want to, one, obviously get better at myself, but two, I help other people. Because even though I'm not the greatest, you can still help people. I sent you the message the other day, I've done like a pregnancy and postpartum one. Didn't know what it was, like CEU or whatever it was. Had no idea what it was. And you was like, not that it's pointless, but it'll be good to have. But that's just for more knowledge. Because Mag's being the only one that's pregnant, you haven't got anyone here to kind of know that knowledge. So now knowing it, if someone else was to get pregnant or we had someone come in, I'd feel pretty confident scaling stuff because they show you so much. It was the quickest, smallest course, but it's packed with information. And moving forward with all of that, I think will just help later down the line. And however this grows, it's going to go in a positive direction for everyone. So to be part of that and gain more is what I look forward to anyway. Yeah.
Amazing. Callum?
You've been quiet for ages. It's not like
This
her.
is weird. Yeah.
Talking.
But to be, what's your next step?
And what's Callum's
never
next
know.
step?
Yeah, all three of you. All three of you.
You flip the question
Yeah.
back. All right, we want to take that one first.
No, Favour is going to do gymnastic course.
You are.
Don't worry about me.
But we spoke about it.
What are you going to do? Go on, what's your next step?
Well, I'm busy studying and trying to get all the materials from level 3 under my belt. So it is a lot. I mean, yeah. Level 3 is just a pure, sitting exam. It's 4 hours. And it feels just like never. And they can take any information from anywhere. And it's somewhere. But to get there, it's you just need to get through everything somehow. So it is very much time consuming, and not only that, it's actually really processing it, because they do give you information, but it's different when you can apply it. So what they test actually is, can you as a coach apply the knowledge that is in the question, but can you apply in a correct way to certain individuals? So that's it's a very good. It's a challenge, but it's every time I study, I do enjoy and I do get excited. I'm like, wow, this is amazing, because I see bigger and bigger and bigger picture. Even after 10 years of doing CrossFit, you know, I love training. I could just train it days. Yeah, I know, but it's just so I could just do that. And first few years, I've just done CrossFit just because of that. But I mean, later on the journey, you realize it's such a tool to help people. People, they do CrossFit for different reasons. Yeah. They not necessarily, as me, want to be, you know, a competitive athlete. Their mind is more health, family, mental support, just aesthetics, good look, right? So feeling good in the whatever they wear. So knowing that is just you as a coach, you're actually changing someone's life. You do. We don't realize, we just think you know, some days feel great, some days don't feel so great. And we quite tough on ourselves, I think. But ultimately, someone coming through the door already made a good decision for themselves, right? They've already step ahead from, I don't know what's the statistics of population that does nothing, but it is quite big, right? But those who actually take on the chance of improving their health and fitness and trying CrossFit, because CrossFit is not easy. Like it's not just going to the gym and feeling, oh, I'm just gonna run or jog rather for 30 minutes and that is my training for today. That's comfortable, right? They do something that now they're gonna be exposed. Now somebody is gonna tell them you're doing it wrong in a nice way. But you need to have some kind of, like mental preparation and feeling I can take it. I'm ready to take it so I can improve myself. So it's not personal. It's nothing about me. It's I want to be a better human being, and I'm doing it for kids, for my family, for my future, different reasons. But honestly, just to, summarize, I don't know how we got to this because you asked me about level 3. But ultimately, people, we're doing it for people. Like, you can't sustain yourself in CrossFit if you're just doing for training reasons, if you just want to improve your fitness. You as a coach, you're not going to sustain yourself. Not long. No. You need to really have heart for people and community. And I just see it more and more, and I'm glad because, it wasn't an easy journey, but it's so worth it. And it seems simple. I remember when I was, we worked for somebody else for 7 years, and they're really great people. But me personally, me watching them, I thought, I just thought, oh, it's easy. But kind of, I just thought, because they made it look easy in a way. Like they very people, personalities, and they're great. And I always thought it's, just not so difficult. It's such a dream job, till we actually saw the business from different perspective, not just coaching and training and talking to members and, having socials. Now we're actually looking at the business side, which is, a lot of subscriptions, a lot of ads, marketing, books, financially, government things and all of that. Just legal things. Legal things. It's just one after another, but I'm not going to complain about it. It's like, what is this?
You don't even have to deal
Data
with it.
Protection. Data protection, then sound protection or sound legal agreement. There are many things, but we have a strong why, and And I think it really keeps us going, and we only see it as a beginning. And we're excited about our team and where we're gonna take CrossFit Orpington to another level really soon. I mean, it's coming. It's already rising, right?
Okay, don't give away too much. Just relax a bit, mate.
No, just looking at our team and how far you've come, just individually, you know, it's really positive and it's very encouraging.
No, that was long. Oh my, okay. Mine is not going to be that long, and it's probably just going to be around coaching related. So yes, I will be doing my gymnastics level 1.
No, it's called gymnastic course.
Okay, thank you for. At the moment I am the stand-in gymnastics coach as a gymnastics crew now.
You're doing a good job.
I'm doing. I think I'm doing a decent 6 or 7 out of 10 job at the moment. I'm not amazing, but it's a work in progress, as everything. So you got to be consistent with it. So yeah, definitely want to go do my gymnastics course so I can just apply a bit more knowledge and deliver maybe better cues, better techniques to you guys in the gymnastics classes. If you're not coming to gymnastics, maybe give me a couple of weeks to clean it up a little bit and then show your face. But it's a work in progress. And as well as doing gymnastics, I think at some point I will also do my level 3. And I know the level 3 is very much more theory than the level 1, level 2, where you're getting hands-on feedback from a coach or from a seminar staff. But I still think, even though it is difficult, it's there to challenge you as a coach to be well equipped, right? In order to be like, all right, whoever walks into my gym, whatever demographic, age, ability, whoever walks into the gym, I will be well equipped to make sure that they are going to get the very best session. And I think that is why it's set in a certain way to be that challenging. We all know that CrossFit is different to the rest of the industry, and for good reason, because there's a standard, and there's a standard because we want to see people actually progress. We want to see people improve. We want to see them get fitter. And without that standard, then very quickly everything sort of drops. So even though it is difficult, I know I'm going to have to do it. I'm going to have to study for it. And I know you're going to do it and you're going to smash it. So you can lead the way on that one and then maybe give me the answers. So, but yeah, I think those will be the 2 focuses for me over the next 12 months. Is definitely get my gymnastics and working towards that level 3. Yeah.
Nice. All right, on to me. So yeah, I've been coaching now for probably over a year.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I've had my level 1 for over a year. So for me, level 2 is on the horizon. I obviously don't want to wait the full 5 years to get it done. I'd rather. I don't want to stay stagnant, I think is the main thing for me. I want to keep learning, I want to keep pushing, I want to keep being the best version of a coach that I can be. So yeah, that is in the horizon for me, something I want to aim towards. And then in the meantime, there is other courses I've looked at. So the gymnastics one is one I'm very keen on doing. Unfortunately, it's not in the UK for a while, so...
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's more America.
It's mainly America and Europe at the moment.
Maybe we should target as a team.
Yeah.
All go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think there's one in Wales at one point, at the start of next year, but that's commitment to get there, and yeah. So I'm definitely looking at it. I'm going to keep an eye on when there's one more local that I can actually get to, and then yeah, I'd like to do that. And then I'm also interested in doing a running style course to get a better understanding of how to help people not just run, but the form, warming up properly for a longer run. I'd like at some point to bring back the run club so that we have that drive, and I'm very passionate about running, so if I can even share that to one person, I'd be more than happy to do that. So,
Yeah, that's exciting.
Yeah.
That's very exciting.
You're going to have to work hard to get them out.
I know. But if we can do it in the winter, then the summer will be easy.
Oh, 100%.
That
should be your slogan.
Yeah. If you can run in the cold, you can run any time.
Yeah.
Cold and wet.
No, I like it.
Awesome. Yes.
Any last remarks?
What, about anything?
About anything.
Oh, okay. So I will have to do the. We are now in October, which is a really exciting month.
Yes.
So for me, October is exciting for a number of reasons. We are now just over a week away from the Kent Classic.
Yeah, big comp.
So that's a big comp. Really excited for how that is going to go. You know,
Hopefully
love
we
an
get
in-house
some,
comp.
Some CFO teams on the podium
Yeah,
again.
absolutely.
Yeah.
And we like that. Then shortly after that, on the 18th, we've got the Wadathon. So my absolute plea to everybody is get involved in one way or another. Sign up to do some workshops, some of the training. Come down, support people. Please, please bake a cake. Bring that along.
Ashley,
And yeah,
you know
Ashley.
who you are.
More than one cake. If you actually bake 3 cakes, everyone else can bake 1 cake.
Maddie
and
can make cookies.
Yeah, oh, Maddie cookies. Always.
The old brownies.
Yeah, anything. Just stuff to give us sustenance, 'cause it's going to be a really long day. But the main thing for me is, you know, we're raising money for PTSD 999, which, as a vice president of the charity, I'm really passionate about. So we'll have the ability to donate money on the day. If you want to raise money beforehand, there'll be a QR code on the day where you can donate money. But really, come along. And if you don't want to take part in the workouts, come and support other people who are. And just make it a really big family day and bring everyone down. And then, of course, probably a week after that, if he gets his timing right, because clearly he's going to arrive when
on
Mag
time.
says so, we will, of course, have the newest member of CFO joining us, which is going to be
He won't be on the
very
podcast.
exciting.
Let's get that straight. He won't be on the
Is it
podcast.
not?
Give him a couple
He
of
will.
weeks.
Yeah, give him a couple of weeks.
Oh, I hope he's going to be on at least one of the early podcasts. Come on. And
Do the intro.
so I would like to have him demonstrating like a bar muscle up by about the third
mate.
podcast. You know, I think that's not
Yeah.
unreasonable. He's already been doing them in your tummy, let's face it. So, so October's a really exciting month.
Very
We've got a
exciting
lot
month.
going on. So yeah, very excited for it.
Yeah. No, it's going to be good. And yeah, like leading on from October, obviously we've got the Christmas party, and then the big thing on the calendar for all of you, the CrossFit Open, coming back in February. So start gearing up for that. Start having that as a goal in terms of training. We've got the goals on the board as well. So still got time to try and hit those as well. But yeah, there's loads of exciting things. So we're very excited for what the future holds. And the team is growing. So it's very good. Yeah, the gym is growing. The community's growing. So yeah, it's exciting. Exciting times ahead.
That is exciting. Okay, so
You want to close it?
Wrap it up.
wrap it up. So now you made it awkward because it's supposed to be. Oh.
Lost the flow.
Last remarks. After Danny's last remarks.
Last remarks. So yes, October, busy month, but exciting month. It's gonna be good. Community days. Kent Classic is always cool. We've got Pavel coming down. He's good. He always cooks some nice stuff. Pavel, and then Christmas party.
Yes.
So I think that's been finalized.
No more spaces.
No more spaces.
Sorry.
So if you miss out, you missed out.
There's always next year.
There's always next year.
And we have, so in November we are going to be hosting a pub style quiz here at the gym.
Yeah.
We're going to probably do it on Friday night.
Yeah.
Come down here, get everyone to take part. So we'll have
That should be
some
fun.
questioning and we'll get some food, some snacks, and people can come down and take part and have a good evening together. So we can have a social before the Christmas
awesome.
one. So yes, we've just got to set the date, but that will be released in the very near future.
Amazing. That is exciting. Okay, cool. So you know everything. You got everything you need to know, and yeah, see you till next time.
Is that your closing remarks? That was weak.
Along with we'll be back.
Well, thank you for listening. We'll see you in the next one, next episode. Okay. Cheers. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye.
Bye.